Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and oh my god, it feels so good to be home. Although I do love Brisbane, it's good to be back home and filming again, sitting down and chatting to all of you guys. So today I really wanted to do another chit chat, get ready with me. However, today's gonna be a little bit different because I'm gonna be doing a full face besides my brows and like a few little things that I don't have that are new of full face, the first impressions. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get straight into it. Oh, by the way, excuse my ratchet fake tan hands and my missing nail. If you guys have me on Snapchat, you know what happened when I was drunk. I was clubbing and I stabbed it into someone and it went right back to the root and lifted up and it was all pussy and infected and it was rank. I just can't deal. I'm getting my nails done on, I don't know when, sometime this week or next week, so you're not gonna have to deal with this for much longer. So the first product I'm going in with today is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin-Enriched Face Base. I've seen Jeffrey use this so much and a few of my friends have used it and they said that it's quite nice. So I'm just gonna give this a shot. Oh, I forgot to wet my beauty blender. Y'all know what that means. Actually, no, I really should wet it this time because it is quite dry. Nah, I need to wet this. It's so dry. I'll be back. Okay, my beauty blender is all wet. So what I've seen people do is they just take their beauty blender straight in to the primer and just... Wow, this smells so refreshing. So actually, why am I dabbing? Why am I dabbing that in? So I'm just gonna be applying that straight into my face. Okay, so once that's all blended in, I'm just gonna be taking a bit of Fix Plus, and I do have another one of these, I just don't know where it's gone. I feel so refreshed right now. Okay guys, moving on to concealer. I'm just going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This is in the shade Warm. I have not tried this and I have not seen many people use it, so I'm keen to try it out. So I'm just going to be concealing underneath my eyebrows with this and also using it as an eye base. And it, by the looks of it so far, the coverage is very, very full. Which is what I love. That's the whole point of concealer, don't we all know that? Well, from what I can already tell, this concealer dries so quick and it's very thick. As soon as it's out of that tube, it's instant thickness, which I guess it's not a bad thing. You kind of need to work with it quick from what I can tell so far. I'm just going to be taking my beauty blender again and just blending that concealer right out. Wow, this is actually really good concealer, you guys. I'm impressed. Now, this is not a first impressions of this product, but I'm just gonna take a bit of my RCMA No Color Powder just to lock that into place so it doesn't move or crease, so my shadows sit nice and seamlessly on my eye. Once my eye base is all done, I'm then going to be taking the Huda Beauty Textured Shadows palette. This is the Rose Gold edition. I just got this in the post today, and guys, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to use this because this is kind of like one of my I've got a few more Huda Beauty products, but this is like one of my first official products from them. I really want to try some of the liquid lipsticks out, but they're always sold out. But I did order this off their website. These guys do ship to Australia now, and you can pay with PayPal, which is awesome because a few weeks ago I swear you couldn't, like they didn't ship to Australia, but now they do. So the first color I'm taking is called Sandalwood, and I'm just putting that through my crease. Oh, already these blend so well. Like I literally just applied that and it's already blended for me. That is amazing. Now I want this look to be really quite dramatic and like crazy. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna like kind of go for the jugular and hope for the best. Holy shit, you guys, these blend so well. I'm actually so impressed. So as you can see, I'm bringing that out quite far. I'm so impressed just out of using this one color. Where I've focused a lot of that product, it stayed there, but it's still blended at the same time. Like it hasn't smeared too much and I'm blending a lot. Oh my god, yes. I haven't been this excited since the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette down. Yeah, I'm going into the shade called Henna just here. And I'm just gonna be going back through my crease. I'm already done with this palette. Like, this palette has won me over already. Oh my god, I'm so glad I got this. Oh, and for those asking, I don't remember how much it was, but I think with shipping and that, it was like 120 or 130. That's Australian dollars, so that's if you're in Australia. If you're in the US, it's cheaper, obviously, because the currency, whatever it's called. So I'm just taking henna and I'm putting that like in my outer V, kind of keeping it down low because I don't want to lose my transition of Sandalwood. Now just taking a bit of the shade called Bossy, I'm just popping that once again on my outer V, or the outer part of my lid and kind of just pulling that in and kind of just up through the crease ever so slightly. Now I'm just going to be taking a little bit of the black color called Black Truffle, and I'm going to be mixing that with a bit of henna because I'm not sure how pigmented this is and I don't want to ruin this look. And I'm just going to be popping that smack bam on the outer V, just on this little brush here. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited for this palette. Now from that palette, I'm just going to be taking the shade Rose Gold. And I'm not going to be using any Fix Plus with this because I feel like it's not necessary because the shadows, like these parts are so sticky. I feel like they're just going to go straight on. Okay, so my opinion on this color here, like the really foiled shadows, they're kind of hard to work with. You're probably better off applying it just with your finger and then popping it straight on rather than a brush because it can go flaky. So I feel like you get the best pigment if you just use your finger. Now, moving on to eyeliner today. I don't really change up my eyeliners much, but today I did get the Tartest Tarte clay paint liner. So I've seen Patrick Starr use this. I'm just going to zoom you guys out a little bit because I feel like I'm a bit too close. I've seen Patrick Starr use this quite a lot, so I'm going to give this a whirl. And what you do is you just meant to squeeze it out the top, and I'm going to be taking this on my Zoeva 312 detail liner brush. Holy shit, that is so dramatic. Everyone pray for me that this works out. So I think that's worked out quite well. This liner is kind of runny in a way, and I've also done like a little inner corner thing, which I'll like add some more detail to a bit later on. Holy, that is the biggest wing I've ever done. Now to get the other one even. Everybody pray for me. Now for my mascara today, I'm going to be using the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. I also just got sent a bunch of stuff from Tarte, so shout out to Tarte. I'm so blessed, and these products that I'm using so far are amazing. This mascara is really good at like lengthening and really making the lashes black. Okay, so now that my lashes are all on, I'm ready to get started on my face. Now I can talk a little bit more because it's kind of hard to talk when you do your eyes and it's just a big fucking mess and you don't want to fuck it up. Anyway, for my foundation today, I'm going to be obviously matching it to my fake tan. And a lot of you guys ask me what fake tan I use. This is Bondi Sands Ultra Dark. This is what it looks like. This is their new one. And they do have a new tanning mitt. I'll just go and grab it. So this is the tanning mitt that I use with it. I just basically put it on and put a few pumps on. I think this is like three layers of Ultra Dark, or maybe 2, I don't really remember, but yeah, it's on my neck and shit. I don't obviously tan my face just because it brings everything out and can make your foundation look patchy, but yes, what I use is Bondi Sands Ultra Dark tanning mousse, and I do use liquid gold sometimes, which is like another tanning product from Bondi Sands. So back onto foundation, I'm just going to be pumping that a bit on the back of my hand. I'm also just going to be mixing into this a bit of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation just so it does match my fake tan, and I'm just going to be dotting that all over my face. Once that is all evenly distributed over my face, I'm then just going to take my foundation brush and just blend that all in together. Instead of concealing the top of my brows, I'm just going around with the foundation brush just to clean them up a little bit. I can't really give you the first impression of this Inglot foundation when I mixed it with another one, but I had to because I wanted it to match my fake tan, so. Now just back to taking my damp beauty blender again. I'm just going to start blending all of this foundation into my skin and really getting it in there. So as you guys know, I was in Brisbane for almost 2 weeks, spending time with Shiny, Bindi, John, and then Rani and Jazz, and Sky, and Yaz, and Lily, and Ash, and everyone, and it was so much fun. We went out clubbing. If you guys have me on Snapchat, then you would have seen all that Bindi coming now. Snapchats when I was drunk. Oh my god, we literally did so many Bindi come here now Snapchats. It was actually a joke. I didn't realize until how many times I said that until the next morning. But that's alright. We went to some awesome clubs in Brisbane. We went to like Prohibition, Cloudland. Oh Hello's kind of gorge. I love Cloudland. If anyone lives in Brisbane and you've been to Cloudland before, That is my favorite. It's so nice. And now, oh, and Prohibition's pretty good too. What the fuck's up with my eyebrow today? Like, what's happened to it? Once that is all blended out, I'm then going straight back in with my Kat Von D concealer in the shade Warm. And this isn't Warm, hun. This is basically white. Now, this does dry quite quick from what I've learned before, so I am just going to be doing bit by bit. I know that's actually really nice and brightening, but not too much, which is exactly what I need. I'm just going to be taking that underneath both of my eyes now very generously. I love to go ham on the concealer. I hope this concealer doesn't crease too much. That's like the one thing I worry about when I get new concealers. We'll find out. Now to set my under eyes, I'm just going to be taking a bit more of my RCMA No Color powder. I don't actually have a new powder to test out and give you first impressions on. So if you guys know any, other than this one or the Airspun or the Laura Mercier, then hit me up and let me know because I'm always about trying new powders. I'm also just running that bake down the side of my nose. Now to set the rest of my foundation into place today, I'm going to be taking this Japonesque foundation powder, if I can open it. So I'm just going to be using this to set the rest of my foundation. Can't really talk today. And it does look a little bit light for me, but this is the only one I have and I kind of want to use as many products as I can that are new. So I'm just going over the rest of my foundation with this just to set it all into place. As you can see, it doesn't affect the color of my foundation much, which is exactly what we wanted. To contour today, I'm just going to be using this Tarte Cosmetics contour palette. Haven't used this before, so this is going to be like another first impressions. Obviously, the whole point of the video is first impressions. So I'm just going to be taking a bit of this shade here and starting to just pop that on my cheekbone area. So, first impressions of this, I'm very, very impressed with this palette. This contour shade is actually giving me so much life. I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit too. I do have a separate video on that, guys, so if you are interested in watching that, I will leave a link down below or just go through my channel and you will find it. So I'm just going to do that and I will be right back. I'm just going to be baking under my contour just a little bit, and I'm just going to put a little bit down the side of my nose. Once again. Now my friend Jazz told me to go all the way down to my mouth with my bake, so I'm going to start doing that and see if it makes a difference. Let's see how that goes. For my blush, I'm just going to be taking some of the blush out of the contour palette here. Just a little bit on the apples and blending back. Now for my highlighter today, because everybody talks about this, this is Laura Geller's Gilded Honey, and I'm going to be taking on this Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. This is a highlighter brush that everyone goes on about and how amazing it is, so I'm going to see what I think of it. So I'm just going to dip into the highlighter with no Fix Plus and see what effect we get. Oh yeah, that's nice. Now I see what people mean about this highlighter brush. It gets into all the areas where you want it to go and it doesn't just spatch too much of the product. Now I'm just going to take a bit of Fix Plus onto my brush just to make it a little bit more intense if this works. Whoa, it definitely does. It's diddly diddly won me bin diddly over. Just going to run a little bit of that on my ears because I like highlighting the ears. Thank you, Bretman Rock. Now let's finish off underneath my eyes and then we'll do my lips and then we're basically all done. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in a touch. Once again, I'm basically just going to do what I did on the top of my eyes directly on the bottom. A little bit of the shade called Bossy. Now back in with the black shade called Black Truffle. Now I'm just going to dust off that mouth bake or under contour bake, whatever it's called. Oh yeah, that's cleaned it up a bit extra than it normally would for me. And then just down the sides of my nose again. Now for my bottom lashes, I'm just going to go back into the Tarte mascara that I used on my top lashes. Now for my lip liner today, I'm just going to be taking Huda Beauty Lip Contour in the shade Trendsetter. Now straight over the top of that, I'm just going to be taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Ashton. Now just to set everything in place, I'm just going to be taking the Dry Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray, and this is in the color shade, flavor green tea/ginger. So this is the finished look. I don't know why this eye looks so bloodshot. It's been like this all morning, so I don't know what happened there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And also, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with all my videos that I post in the future. Also, all my social media links will be left down below. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everything. So if you want to tweet me and talk to me, then feel free to do that. Until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!